Alright, welcome back. It's Mr. Charles once more doing this adventure with you, and I'm sure you're enjoying it. Please don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, um, 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 turn on your notifications, okay? Drop a comment. Let me know how you're finding this exciting journey through the world and the universe of code. Yes. Now, in the last video, we had started spicing. We started moving our story to the next level, and we introduced another character. Right now, you can't see her, even though she's selected, because this block here has executed at one point, so she's hiding. In other words, Scratch has executed it, so right now she's hiding. But now we want her to show when the next backdrop shows up. Alright, now we've already specified that the next backdrop should show up right here, okay, when Avery is done walking to this point. Alright, and the cat must have disappeared, kitty cat. Then the next thing we found out was we also needed to show Anina. Okay, that's her name, Anina, the sprite that we added, when the backdrop becomes whole. Okay, now for us to do that, we tried a couple of things. We did a timer. Now you could use a timer. All right, for Anina's, if you wanted to use a timer, you would need to count a good number of seconds. All right, until Avery is off the stage and then the stage changes. Alternatively, we could hide Anina and then put an if statement in a forever loop that will keep checking. Okay, is the backdrop, has it changed? Okay, so I'm going to have an if statement in the forever loop. Now remember, the reason why we have a forever loop is so that it happens all through the story or the game or the animation or the project, if you like. Okay, so don't forget, a forever loop is a really good companion when it comes to doing stuff that you want to be continuous. Alright, so what's going to go into the condition for the if statement? Remember, the if statement is our selection block. Yeah, we got 3 of those building blocks: the selection, the sequence, and the repetition. Okay, so what's going to go in here for the condition for the if statement? We'll simply say if the backdrop is the second one, the whole, then we should go ahead and show Anina. Okay, so I'm going to put if backdrop number. Backdrop number is what I need. Now for me to know the backdrop number, you could just come over here and look. You can see where the mouse is. You can see that the backdrop number is number 2. Alright, now for us to know all the possible backdrops, just come over to the costumes for the stage. Okay, you'll see that the backdrop numbers are there. So that's number 2 right there. The hall is number 3. So that makes things quite easy for us. So we're simply going to go back to Anina and say when the backdrop number equals 3. Now guess what? The equals comparison operator is right here under operator, so we're just going to drag it and drop it. Can you see it fits nicely in? If statement is ready to take it in, and it's lighted it up. Ta-da! See that? So we're going to put our backdrop number. We're going to check if the backdrop number is 3. alternatively we could have used the backdrop name. Okay, but you see, something about strings makes numbers easier to work with. Okay, so with strings you need to be careful about the case, if it's uppercase or lowercase and stuff like that. But with numbers we can be really exact. We're not worrying about whether it's uppercase or lowercase. I mean, it's just number case, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so the backdrop number, if the backdrop number is would that be 3 or 4 now? Alright, let's be sure. Okay, so let's go back to the stage and then check. There are 3 backdrops, but the one that we need is backdrop number 3. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so if the backdrop number is 3, see that, then show Anina, right? Okay, so you ready? And this is going to happen forever. Okay, so let's see this thing go. Okay, so our conversation is happening. Everything is going in place. Okay, everything is going smoothly. Kitty cat disappears. Avery is walking. We might make her say or think something. Avery is walking. Anina seems to be still hidden. We're really grateful for that. Nice one! And Anina shows up exactly when the backdrop shows. This is awesome. Yay! I feel like clapping for myself. Awesome! All shades of awesome here. Alright, so I'm really proud of this code. So Avery gets there and she's done walking. Maybe we should make her stand immediately she's done walking. We'll switch her costume to where she's standing, and then she can have a conversation with Anina. How about that? So I'm going to just stop the code now and go and make Avery switch her. I'm going to switch her costume. I'm going to switch her costume to the last one where she's standing. Okay, alright, so I'm going to switch her to let's see which of the costumes we'll switch her to. Okay, so Avery standing is okay, alright, maybe, okay, let's add one more costume for her standing. How about that? Okay, so we need to add Avery. Where's Avery standing? Avery standing. Okay, this is good. Avery. Okay, would we like to give her alright, so let's just take this one where she's standing. Maybe we should also show one with her raising her hands. Oh boy, this is really getting exciting. Okay, so let's go put some more costumes for Avery. You can see Anina too has more costumes. We're coming for ya. Okay, excellent. So we're going to switch the costume to Avery B. Okay, so we go right here. Now while I'm making these changes, don't forget to save your project. Yes, don't forget to save your project. Funny things might just happen and the computer goes off. You don't want to lose anything. Trust me, you don't. Alright, now check this out. I'm going to switch the costume to Avery B. Okay, now we're going to see this thing play out really nicely in the next video. I don't want to rush it. I want you to take a look at the code and develop yours up to this stage. See you in the